is December. We've got our last month of holiday selling. So I'm going to go through, my topic is all about the selling ideas. And then we're going to have, Anna's going to go about booking, and Kate's going to talk about selling to men, and we're going to talk about team building. We've got lots of different things. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is setting a goal. Okay, we already talked about, earning the tote bag this month, the paint night at my house, like all that kind of thing. But one thing we've been trying to get in the habit of is setting a goal every single month. Like, how much do you want to sell? Because a lot of times we just say, oh, whatever I sell, I'm excited about it. Yay. Which isn't a bad thing. You're going to sell product, but it's a lot more fun and a lot more likely that you're going to hit a goal when you actually set one. So what is your sales goal this month? So I just want to show you this. You're going to be getting an email as always with all of the stuff that we talk about on this holiday selling workshop. So here is the monthly sales goal tracking sheet. We have been sort of okay at getting in the habit of posting these in our boss unit Facebook group. But let's do it again here in December, because December is a great sales month because you can have lots of things coming in. You have sales coming in from parties, you have sales coming in from, last minute gift giving, you have sales coming in from stocking stuffers for men, all these different things. So here's just like an example that I give. So I do need a new couch for my porch. Like, have you been to my house? I do need a new couch. I have a piece of plywood under my current outdoor sofa. And they're expensive though. I feel like I need to buy it this time of year to get one cheap in the wintertime. I don't know. So I need to profit $1,200 to get this couch. Now, yours might not be a thing. Maybe it's like you're saving $1,000 this month for a part of a Disney vacation. Not the whole thing, obviously. You cannot go to Disney on $1,000, but like part of it. It could be a part of something. It could be paying off something. It could be buying something. It could be debt-free Christmas something. And you divide it by 0.40, and that's going to be the amount you need to sell, because while we make 50%, there's expenses and things and hostess credit. So it's just good to kind of do it this way. So you get an idea. So there is a goal sheet template right in the email that you can click on. So we're trying to get in the habit of posting this in the group by the 5th. Okay, so I want you to post, so put on your little to-do list, post my goal sheet by the 5th. Okay, so that's thing number one, is set a goal and post it in the group. The other thing, very important this month, that we need to talk about is there is a reality called super fun shipping deadlines and inventory deadlines. So I have little Santa here telling us about the shipping deadline. So Mary Kay has a shipping deadline, meaning this is the date, December 15th. And friends, it is much later than last year. It was the 10th last year. So I'm really grateful just with their distribution and all the work and the things that the improvements that they've made, that they can offer us a December 15th guarantee. Like, that's crazy to me. That's awesome, like crazy awesome. That's what it is. So meaning, what this means is, any wholesale order you place by December 15th, the company will guarantee that you will get that order before Christmas. Okay, so that doesn't mean if you placed one on the 17th that I mean, it might still squeak in there, right? But like, if you're looking at fulfilling gift orders, selling to men, and this is where, it gets a little tricky. If you have inventory, girl, you can sell until December 24th, 25th and beyond. But if you don't have inventory or very limited inventory, you're going to need to be very cognizant of this deadline, because you're going to have to order the stuff to get it in. So you need to really, if you don't have a lot of inventory, if no inventory, you're going to need to really get on some of these holiday selling ideas right away, because you're going to need to get that ordered and get that in. The other thing that I think is really good is, if you do have customers or you're promoting some of these ideas, to set your own shipping deadline. So I have set my personal shipping deadline for hold on, I did it today because I sent a message out to my customers. I said by the 19th, and that's maybe pushing it. I might have to priority ship it on the 19th to get it to them in time. And that's not through the customer delivery service. That's like, I'm taking it on my inventory and putting it in a bubble mailer and getting it to my customers. My deadline is the 19th. I can deliver things, but only if they live within a reasonable radius. I do not like driving all over Tarnation delivering products to people. It brings me this much joy. So set a deadline too for your customers because they need to be aware because it never fails. It's like, I mean, did you guys, how many of you, I bet there's some people on the Zoom, like right before Thanksgiving, all of a sudden I was like, I need foundation. Can you get me this? Like my customers don't think about what, yeah, Kendra's nodding her head. Yes. So I had a customer who's like, is there any way I can get my foundation by Thursday? I'm like, girl, it's Tuesday. Like maybe, I don't know. Come pick it up. Um, so yeah, you will have customers. So it's good to be loud about that. The other thing I want to talk about too is our 50% off special deal. So this is actually something we do monthly, which has really upped our sales, and not only upped our sales, but it has gotten our customers on a lot of products they wouldn't have normally been on. So anytime people order from us, anytime they order $50 or more, they get to choose an item off of this sheet at 50% off. So if they order $100, they get 2 items. If they order $200, they can pick 4 items. And granted, you're not profiting on this, but if they, let's say they get the Volume Firm Go set, they've always been a Miracle Set customer and they try it and they love it, they're going to buy the full set from you, after the fact. So this has really helped. It's also a great upselling tool. If you have someone who's like at $45, you can say, girl, if you spend $5 more, you can choose a half price item off this sheet. Is there anything else you need? Well, we don't sell anything that's $5. So, it just like ups it a little bit. And it's no different than when you shop on any other thing and they're like, spend $8 more and get free shipping. I literally just did this today. I was at $68 and they're like, if you spend a little bit more money and get to 70, you get free shipping. I was like, for crying out loud. So I ended up buying this like $15 cami that I probably don't need, but I was like, hey, I got shipping free. That's like girl math happening right there. Like I'm going to spend $15 to get free shipping, right? So everyone does that. It's kind of fun. Shopping in our own store. Let's talk about that. So we get our own products 50% off. So why would you not try to give everyone some Mary Kay this season? And I tell you what, if you think your people don't want Mary Kay, I'm going to tell you that you are so wrong. Like my college friends have gotten Mary Kay for their birthdays every year since I started, which is 20 years ago. And I think it was like 2 years ago, I'm like, do you guys even like, does this excite you? They're like, oh, I look forward to it every year. Now they sort of like feed me like, gosh, that new wrinkle limiter sure looks neat in the catalog. Like they just sort of feed me what they want now. People love getting Mary Kay, and we have men's stuff. We have, stuff for young girls. I actually had a customer reach out to me about clean products for her 9-year-old. So we're giving her like a hand cream and we're putting together like a fun little package for her. So, I mean, lots of people are looking for things right now. So shopping in your own store because we get the 50% discount. The other thing that I have had a lot of success with in the past is, and this is kind of in conjunction with that December 15th ordering deadline, I tell my customers that anyone who places any kind of order between now and December 15th is going to get a coupon. It's $20 off a purchase of $60 or more. And that coupon is only good through the final week of December. So meaning let's say I just had a customer who ordered, it was her birthday this month. So she's getting her birthday discount. She placed a $200 order for herself. I'm going to send her this coupon. Her name's Chris. I'm going to send Chris the coupon. Chris can then shop the week like 12/24 through 12/31. So the week between Christmas and New Year's. She's going to be able to use this 20 off of 60 coupon. It is in the email that I'm going to be sending you. And if you want to change it, there's a Canva template here. But I kind of do this every year because I find that like right now, well, we're finishing up Cyber Weekend, so people are still kind of getting what's on sale, right? But like come next week, it's going to be everyone's looking for gifts, 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 gifts. But then there's that week between Christmas and New Year's and people got money for Christmas and they're sitting around and work is kind of slow that week. I get really good sales that week because people are using their coupons. So make sure the only key to this idea is that you have to keep track of who you gave a coupon to. This is key because I did not do this for like 2 years. And one day I was like, GM, maybe if you actually kept track of who got a coupon and followed up on that coupon, you might, in fact, sell more with the coupon. So keep a list, even if it's just a piece of notebook paper, and you just have a list of like who got the coupon so that you can follow up on that and say, girl, you've got, and they'll probably wait till 12/31. I'm not going to lie to you to use the coupon, but that's great. You have something to do on 12/31. You can send this coupon. Whew, are we loving all these ideas? I realized as I was putting this together, I'm like, oh, December's fun. I forget how fun December is until you're in it again. The other thing I want to talk about is your gift giving and wish list services. You might not even know you offer that, but you know what? You're going to. So because it's smart, I actually texted this out to my customers today. So this is what I sent my customers today. I said, hey, hope you had a great Thanksgiving, Kendra. Just a quick message to let you know that I offer holiday gifting and wish list services for my awesome customers. I can send an MK gift for you anywhere you need it to go or send it to you, and I can wrap it too, winky face. Also, if you're tired of getting a robe or a pancake griddle, true story, for Christmas, you can fill out a wish list with your favorite items, and I'll let your Santa know some ideas in case they need inspo. Both can easily be done on this form, and I made a Google form for it, which I'll show you in a second. Answers come to me, just to me, your beauty expert. Have a fun and safe holiday season. I texted this to my whole customer base today. I had 6 people fill it out already with like stuff they want because, okay, like I'm not going to tell a story about my 40th birthday and how my husband gave me a pancake griddle. Like we are not rehashing this, right? But like there are some people, and it's not always just men that like need help with gifts. Like your lady doesn't want practical things. She wants like fun things, right? So, yeah, so I made this cute little Santa graphic too, which is editable in Canva. So if you want to, obviously change it from M's gift giving service to Casey's gift giving service or Anna's gift giving service, you can easily change this. So I actually texted this graphic when I sent it to my customers. My Google form that I made, and if you've never made a Google form, it's super easy. Like, just trust me. There's a quick little YouTube video I put in here from some person who like shows you how to make a Google form. But you basically go to google.com/forms and you just hit new and you just make up the questions. Like, it's super easy. And it puts it all in a spreadsheet for you. So it just has their first and last name, their phone. Is this a gift for you or someone else? And then if it's a gift for someone else, what do you need? Who am I shipping it to? What do you want the return address to be? Because if you're using pirate ship or if you're taking it to the post office or however you're shipping stuff, you can put a different return address on it. So if you want it to look like it's coming from the customer instead of from you, like I just think that's an important kind of question to ask. And then do you want it wrapped cute? Do you want a gift message? I've written messages in cards for people and I include that in the gift. And then how do they want to pay? And then if it's their wish list, put the items you'd like and the quantities and then your Santa's name and phone number. And if you have more than one Santa, put them in a separate thing. So I have the graphic, the template, the Google form thing, and then the script that I sent to my customers today so that you guys have it. And then we also have a script. This is from Kate from past years, like how to reach out to your Santas. Like if it's, you can obviously change it if it's not. Don't always think that it's a guy giving to a girl. It could be like a grandma giving to a daughter or a mom giving to a daughter. It's not always like a man to a woman, but I mean, let's be honest, they need the most help probably. So that's kind of a fun idea too. So it's really easy way for you to sell because you're going to call this person who's like, I mean, if I had someone call me right now and said, oh my gosh, I know exactly what Darren wants. What's your price point? I have some ideas for you. I'd be like, yes, like let's talk, so it's really making it easy for people. And then I have 2 final sales ideas. The second to last one is you can do what I call virtual gifting sessions or giftology, right? So I mean, honestly, you guys, do not think too hard about this. You could make it as simple as you go live on Facebook in your like group, your customer group, and you just go live and you just start talking about gift giving ideas, like, and you hold it up like, okay, I don't have much on my desk right now, so this is a bad example, but like, here's a gift, okay, and you just hold up products and show people, right? It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Maybe pick your top five, like, here's my favorite stocking stuffer, like the Mint Bliss lotion in the socks. Here's, yeah. Um, so all of that. Now I made this last year. I did a bunch of these with my customers. I offered them on different times of day. You could just make a video too and send it to your customers and say, hey, here's a 10-minute video, make it 10 minutes or less of my top 5 gifting ideas. Let me know if you need help still with any gift ideas. Um, you can use like graphics if you want to be a little more complicated, but again, it doesn't have to be. Sometimes we make it in our head that selling has to be complicated. People, selling is finding a need and filling it. And a lot of people have a need right now, and all you have to do is give them the idea that you can fill it, and they'll be like, yes, please help. Please send help. So this I made, there's different price points of things. So like this is a grab and go gift price point. And then there's the nice list, which is like the more expensive price point or the middle price point. If you want the Canva template, because there are some like limited edition products we don't carry anymore, like these hydrating masks. This is also a great way though, if you do have, like these, I don't have any more of these pink clay masks left or these little mask sets, but if you do, or, other limited edition things is a great way to move past limited edition things you might still have on your shelf. And then I do have a Word document outline of how I run a session like that. Like, what do you say? Um, welcome them, blah, blah, blah. So there's everything that you need to do. And it tells them, again, here's the, gifts you forgot about. Okay. This is a big one right now. There's going to be people like, I always forget about my kids' teachers. I always forget about the person hosting Christmas. In fact, I just keep like 5 to 7 Mint Bliss lotions on hand with the socks. And when I'm like, crap, I forgot a gift, I just throw one in a bag and pretend I didn't forget a gift because that's the kind of thing. So this outline goes through all the different price points and who they're good for. So it'll give your customers, so it's all made up for you. You just have to go live and do it, which is easy enough, right? Put a Santa hat on, people love it. You're good. Last thing I want to talk about is the week between Christmas and New Year's. There's lots of selling opportunities. First off, Anna's going to talk about this more, so I don't want to like steal her thunder, but I historically have held a ton of parties the week between Christmas and New Year's because people are home, they're kind of looking for something to do. Christmas is over. We're sick of like eating and sitting around and being, cooped up in the house. So it's a great time to book. It's also a great time to sell. You're gonna keep track of your coupons. You're gonna call your coupons. I also like to do something fun called an I call dibs sale. Okay, so if you've been a consultant, even if you're new though, you could hypothetically do this, and you have things you're overstocked on or past limited edition items you want to move. This is so easy. You just go live and you say, I've got these like past season items, and you talk about them on Facebook and you say, here's this product. I'm selling it for this much. You offer a decent discount on it just to move it. Say dibs in the comments if you want whatever it is, like the past limited edition item. So this is a great way, again, to sell, but also to move any products on your shelf that maybe are from, last year or, past limited edition, or you just like super overstocked or whatever. And then I do have a little script here. Hope you had a fabulous holiday, Misty. I'm doing deep, deep discounts on past seasons Mary Kay products and some overstocks. Would you like the link to join the live? And however you want to do it. If you're a Facebook Live person, go on Facebook Live. If you want to go live on YouTube, go live on YouTube. If you want to invite your customers into like a Facebook Messenger thing and do a video thing in there. I mean, like, I don't care how you do it. You could even do a Zoom, right? You can do 40 minutes of Zoom for free. It shouldn't take that long. I mean, keep it short, right? And do an I call dib sale on Zoom, like however you want to do it. You can do it in person, like doesn't matter. But it's a great way to move product. So yeah, so those are all the selling ideas that I have. But the point is like, okay, set your goal, make a plan. Like, what of those ideas I just went through are going to serve you? And honestly, you guys, the best way to sell this month is still holding parties. Okay, Misty just did a $700 party on Saturday. I did a I did a $600 party yesterday. The girl did the 299 roll-up bag or the set. She texted me today and wants to do another 199 set because she liked everything so much. So what is that? That's 10 sets off that sheet she's getting from me. And so I'm dropping it off for her tomorrow. So people are spending on themselves, they're spending on gifts. So it's a good time. So, all right, I have Anna. Take us away, girl. Here in us, I gotta find you. I'm gonna pin you up here. Anna is gonna talk all about how do you fill your date book? Like, what are tips to have better bookings, to have people hold? Because you can have a really big December party wise. It's a limiting belief if you're telling yourself that people won't book and hold in December. I literally just had two people book with me today. Okay, so people are booking and holding in December. Take it away, girlfriend.
Okay, so as we talked about at the beginning, when Emily said make a sales goal, make a party goal because I think that's a big part of it is knowing how many parties you want to hold if you're working towards a perfect contest, because then you can track your faces in your parties and you're making sure you're booking all of those. Also, keep in mind you will have people that you might have people that cancel, things happen during the holidays, people get sick. So you want to overbook. Remember these things that we talk about all year long. They're especially true this month. So overbook. So get as many bookings up as you can. You should have, if you've been on these holiday workshops with us in the past, in the last couple of months, ideally you all went out and got new leads. Okay, I'm going to be watching all of you if you went out and got your new leads. I've seen things on Facebook of people doing it. So really, really, really working those leads. And if you need to still go get some leads, do that this week. Do not wait any longer. Okay, I even have a vendor show this Saturday. So you can still get some new leads this month, but really working them ASAP, getting these people booked right away. Also, you will have people that will say, well, I can do it in January, or let's talk in January. I can't even think about it. Give them an incentive to do it now. So really, my first actual tip would be is to go through your calendar right now or in the next 24 hours, go through your schedule and find out what spots you have that you want to book. So know how many parties you want and then know what spots you have open because once you have them open, you'll have the mindset that I want these booked. I know Kate always says that she actually goes in her planner and highlights the spaces in a certain color, even if there's not a booking there. So in her brain, she's like, I am getting that spot filled. So know what spaces you have that you want booked up. Then give an incentive. So I'll just show you my thing that I have with my dates. So this is what I'm using right now with my dates. So this is just for December. So it says, book and hold. I'm going to do by Sunday the 22nd. You could do the previous Sunday, but I like having weekends to cap it off. But you could say by the 15th. I'm going to say by the Sunday the 22nd, get a free microdermabrasion set. And as we talked about, they'll be entered into the $400 cash drawing. So those two things ideally are going to incentivize people to do this. And then I had all my dates listed there. And I say, hi, Cheryl, it's Anna with Mary Kay. I know how busy things get, so I wanted to touch base about the holiday masking spa night and shopping spree that you won. You seemed extra excited, so I had to let you know about a fun bonus holiday special I have. If you have your makeover with 3 or more friends by Sunday the 22nd, you'll get a free microdermabrasion set. And there's no catch, and you learn a lot of great tips. Here are the dates that I have open. Let me know which works best. Excited to meet you. So make it fun, but also, as we've talked about in the last few months, making yourself an expert. So, yes, it's fun and relaxing, but if you make it all about the relaxing and the pampering, people are going to be like, oh, I can do that later. So, you want to make sure that you're putting yourself as an expert. Talk about having holiday sessions, using the word holiday, making sure that it's like holiday makeover, get your skin ready and glowing for Christmas and New Year's and all of the things like the shiny words. Holidays, Christmas, New Year's, you want to be shining, you want to be glowing for everything. So highlight those. Remember, you're an expert and don't take no for an answer. Tell people you're doing it, especially if they're people that you know. Just say, hey, you're having a party for me in the next like 2 weeks. So those are my big tips. And if somebody really is adamant about moving into January, this is one thing I've started doing because I've had a few of those. I'm already putting them on my calendar. So if someone's like, I can't do it in December for whatever reason, go ahead, look at your schedule for January, give them dates, go ahead and book them out. If you wait until January 1st to book them, they will probably ghost you. Let's just put it out there. Or it'll be like February or March and you're still trying to track them down. So go ahead and give them dates, even if they need to change it once you get there. But sorry, I have a cat going through. But go ahead and book them in January. I have some people I already have on my calendar for next month just because they couldn't do it in December, so it's okay. But really try to push people and incentivize them big this month.
I love it, Anna. I love Rocky Boy going across the screen. So excited about holiday booking. Even the cat's excited to book. Yeah, and what Anna said is so true. People will tell us all the time, I'll book in January, but then it's like you call them in January, they still don't want to book. And so it's like, I do think it's smart to try to get a date now. Otherwise, you'll just be chasing them forever, which it's no fun. Chasing energy is not my favorite. So yeah, awesome. Thank you, Anna. Okay, we have Kate up next, and she is going to teach us all about selling to men. You guys, that I know it's a little early for that yet, because guys are gonna. My dad used to Christmas shop for my mom on Christmas Eve day, like literally the day of Christmas Eve, we would go to the store and get my mom something, but we get in early, they get it checked off their list, we're good to go. So take it away, Kate.
Yeah, it might be a little early for some men to even like they're not even in December yet. So, but now is the time that we need to start planning to sell to men and really start implementing it. And so I'm going to share some scripts with you guys. But I really want you to get rid of the limiting belief that men wouldn't buy Mary Kay because they will. It is super easy to sell to men because we make it easy for them. And that is honestly what they want. Like my husband, they were talking about Christmas gifts. I think this was last year at his work. And he said everybody was just mentioning like lotions and perfume. That's all they think about when they think of a great gift. And so, like, if we can make it easy for them and actually get the woman in their life something that they're going to like, that's just bonus points for them. So, I want you guys to add to your to-do list to make a list of 10 to 20 men that you are going to reach out to and offer your personal shopping expertise with them. And really, like, think about I always start with my best friends and their husbands or their boyfriends. Think about, the men in your family. Think about your coworkers. Think about people at your church or at your kids' sports activities. Like there are men everywhere that are struggling trying to shop this holiday season. And so, um, come up with that list of 10 to 20 people that you are yeah, pancake griddle. I got a vacuum cleaner once. I actually got a Christmas tree wrapped up under the Christmas tree one year too. Yeah, it can be bad. So, be that personal shopper. Make it easy. And so come up with that list of 10 to 20 men that you are going to help them with their shopping this year. And then I'm going to share my screen here. This will be in the email that you get for a recap. This is the script that I use to reach out to them. If you don't have their phone number, you can do this in person too. Like, just here are the words. You can do this over Facebook. Um, I just say, "Hey, Jeff, this is Kate. I'm friend. I have a question. Do you have a quick sec?" That can be texted, that can be a phone call. Um, Generally, if I don't know them very well, say I get their name as a Santa from one of my customers, I'll do a text message because they might not answer my phone call anyways. But when they answer, when you get a hold of them, say, "I have a really great gift idea for Jackie that I know she'll love. It's a Christmas stocking loaded with Mary Kay goodies I know she likes. The stockings range from 75 to $300. Most guys would go with the $100 stocking. It's right in the middle. You kind of use your power of suggestion with this. But I always leave it open. I used to do specific price points, but I find that just giving them a range, leaving that amount open, it it kind of takes the pressure off of them and me to find gifts that are exactly hitting that price point. Um, but yeah, I give them that price point, and honestly, the biggest sales tip I can give you guys is that they're going to pick somewhere in the middle. Because if I give them a low point of $75, they're going to be like, "Oh man, I don't want to be on the cheap side." But $300 may seem like a lot to some people. It might not seem like a lot to others. So don't limit yourself by having too small of a range. Um, and then I always say, like, and here's the best part, you don't have to pick out products because I know what she's gonna like. She's already kind of given me some ideas. I can make your Christmas shopping super simple this year. And here is, I'm going to kind of go into this too. If they do pick a larger range or a larger price point, you can actually do a 12 days of Christmas with them and wrap up 12 different gifts. And so this will be in the email too, of different package options and different ideas. So whether it's a 12 days of Christmas kind of gift or just a general gift, this gives you really great ideas of products that you can pull from. A lot of body care, self-care. You don't want to put in necessarily a liquid foundation unless you know exactly what shade she needs. But even that is not a fun gift. So satin hand sets are huge. Um, Fragrances. I've, a palette filled with really like neutral colors or even like mascara, just something fun that she wouldn't necessarily buy for herself. Mint Bliss is one that you could throw in with other things, but really the goal is to help him and make it easy. And I wrap it up. You can either ship it, you can deliver it. I'll drop off a lot at his workplace so that she doesn't even know. But use the script and make it easy and offer your personal shopping services. So I kind of briefly mentioned the 12 days of Christmas. So that is kind of a bigger price point. You can wrap up all the gifts individually. Some people do towers. That was the picture in the email. I've done little gifts wrapped up individually in a big gift bag. And so that he can give, one gift for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I've only done a few of those. Generally, I do a bigger like stocking so that they just, even giving a gift for 12 different days can be kind of complicated for men and takes a lot more planning. But it's all about being simple, making it simple, and offering those services when you're selling to guys. Um, and give him ideas because it might not be a spouse, it might not be a girlfriend, it could be a mom, it could be a sister, it could be, anybody in his life that he needs to shop for that you could help out with. Um, you reach out to your significant other's friends too, and have him kind of promote your Santa services too. And then before I wrap up, I'm going to briefly talk about pillow gifts. So this is another item that it doesn't have to be selling to men specific. This can be sold to anybody leading right up to Christmas Day. You can sell pillow gifts. And so a few of you that have been through some holiday workshops know what a pillow gift is, but those of you that don't, I know I did not know what a pillow gift was until I started Mary Kay. But a pillow gift is like a special extra gift that you can give to somebody in your life. I've been doing this for 12 years, still waiting on my pillow gift, by the way. Um, but it is an extra special gift that's left on the pillow once all of the other presents are unwrapped. And it's just kind of that last little like, thank you for making our Christmas so special. Thank you for all the work that goes into Christmas. So if you are selling to men and he's like, oh yeah, I got her covered. I've got a gift card or something coming for her. That's when you follow up with, well, did you remember her pillow gift? And then he's going to be like, what is a pillow gift? So you explain it's that last gift once everything is unwrapped and everything's cleaned up. It's that last little gift that you leave on her pillow just to let you know how much you appreciate her. And it can be a set of hydrogel eye patches, it can be a perfume, it could be a biocellulose sheet mask would be an amazing gift on your pillow. But that too can be for a mom, a girlfriend, a spouse, like anybody. But that pillow gift is just a little extra selling tool that you can do. You can sell right up to Christmas. So, and I think that script was in the email too. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yay! I love that. And you guys, like, can you even imagine like if it is a guy to like his girlfriend, like if you got a pillow gift and he thought it all up, like that is just like melt worthy, right? Like the fact that you thought of one last gift, it's a surprise, she's not expecting it. It's just like a thank you for everything you do. So I absolutely love that. Thank you, Kate. Such good ideas. And again, everything is going to be in that email. The other thing I want to mention too, um, if you are the girl who knows a lot of guys, like that was me at coming into Mary Kay, I didn't have a lot of girlfriends, but I knew a lot of guy friends. You could also host a football party at your house, like a little football afternoon, and it's all about like, hey, come watch the game, but also like I'm gonna have gift ideas out where you can shop. It's like a men's shopping event. My friend Grace does these where you eat wings and watch the game while Grace wraps the gifts your lady wants most. So they pick it out and then she'll like wrap it during the football party. So I have the little flyer for that. If that's something, I think that that would be specific to a person. Like if you hang out with, you have a lot of guy friends, you hang out with the guys a lot, anyway, you just make it a fun thing and like, hey, just come, I'll help you with your Christmas shopping. We'll talk about it. We'll get your price points figured out. And I want you to just think the thought that selling to men is as easy as just saying, have you done your Christmas shopping yet? Can I share some ideas that I have that would be easy for you? Like, don't think too hard about it because they are not thinking that hard about it. Like, they're just excited. I've always sold quite a bit to my college roommate guy friends that I know, for their wives, like historically throughout the years, just by asking, like, hey, have you shopped for Beth yet? Have you shopped for, I've got some great ideas. Can I share them with you? So don't think too hard about it. Like just message it because guys they don't think like they're like, oh yay, okay, or they'll tell you no. Like it's not, we don't have to add all that extra into it. Just send it out there. So I love Kate's idea of making a list of 10 to 20 men. So do that or more and start reaching out like now, like even this weekend. And doing that. The last thing I want to talk about just in the last 2 minutes that we have here is I want to talk about December team building. You guys, a lot of really famous Mary Kay people joined Mary Kay in December. So again, a lot of what we have in our brain is a limiting belief that like, oh, no one wants to do this month because it's Christmas, or no one wants to book. I don't know. I got big goals this month. I hope you do too. A lot of really famous people joined this month. I earned the use of my first pink Cadillac in the month of December. A lot of people have become sales directors in the month of December. National Sales Director Brittany Jenks signed her agreement on Christmas Day. Okay, so there's a lot, and there's like a whole list. Where actually the top directors are right now compiling a list of everybody who joined Mary Kay in December, and it's like it's epic. I just want to tell you it's epic. So we have been talking about the pilot program, so that's one way to do it. We're doing the Peek into Pink twice a week, so you can plug people into that. And people are liking it. They're not hating that event. They're like, oh, that was really informative, really great. The other thing that is required, and I can say this because I believe it, okay? I really think this is a good time to start. Okay, so when I'm at my appointments, I say this is a good time to start. Like, even if they don't have a lot of time in December, it's okay. They can at least get the benefit of like getting their own gifts and stuff half price, and stuff for themselves. But also, ding, 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 you're going to be around people, right? You go to Christmas gatherings, you go to New Year's Eve, you're around friends and family you're not around all year. And you guys, it just happened. We just had Thanksgiving. Everyone's like, so Emily, what's new with you? Right? Now, if I was a brand new Mary Kay consultant, instead of saying, well, welp, the usual, I would be like, oh my gosh, actually, crazy fun story. I became a Mary Kay consultant, right? Like it's such an opportunity that people have to, at least get the word out, even if they're not doing a lot with the business in December. So I tell people that. I just exactly how I just told it to you. I tell them that. And I also say, and then, when January hits, everyone wants to get skinny and look different. And they're all on like the weight loss kick and the I want to take care of my skin kick and the I'm gonna brush my teeth better kick. You know how we all get on these like resolutions. A lot of resolutions are involved, and even people last year set a lot of personal growth resolutions. Hello, Mary Kay, like we're primed for that. So they get to be in the heart of, that January season too, where people are looking for a fresh change and that kind of thing. So I think getting it out to people this month is like huge. And a lot of people do actually have quite a bit of downtime this month with like vacation time in between Christmas and New Year's. Like I know Casey, even brand new consultant, spent, oh my gosh, girl, she spent all of Thanksgiving watching me on YouTube, like listening to me because she didn't go anywhere for Thanksgiving. So she's like trained. She's ready to go. Um, so a lot of people have, cases like that. So just keep in mind that this is a really good month and they get offered a really sweet bonus when they come in a Peek into Pink and they join our team. So yeah, awesome. Well, we so appreciate all of you being on tonight for our final holiday selling workshop. So again, you're going to post your sales goal in our group. You're going to kind of look through the ideas and go, okay, what are the things? I could do the 50% off deals. I could do the shop in my own store. I could do that gift giving wish list thing. That's easy enough. I mean, you guys, these are not hard ideas. Anybody, even if you don't have a lot of customers, can do these ideas. Maybe later you at least have in your mind now, okay, Christmas and New Year's week, I want to do an I call dibs sale. I want to do that coupon. I want to get that out to people as they just order. Like, so if you had anyone order December 1st already and 2nd and today, like send them the coupon. Just be like, oh girl, I forgot I'm doing this coupon this month. You'll get to order again with this coupon at the end of the month. So, and then make your list of 10 to 20 men. Anna talked about bookings. I'm going to challenge you to get 3 to 5 new bookings on your date book too for the month of December. A lot of people are looking for those holiday makeovers. You guys, a red lip and a little cat eye action. It's the perfect thing for the holidays. So it was fun hanging with you guys. Have a fabulous time.